Hey YouTubers, it's Brank here. Brank playing some Black Desert Online BDO, and I'm bringing you a guide on fishing. This is actually it's not really a hack or an exploit, but I consider it kind of an easy way to make money with fishing rather than the standard in-town fishing. So enjoy. Basically what you're going to want to do for this one, the setup for this is you need to get a couple of nodes out here in the water. I would highly suggest getting a raft. You could borrow a friend's or jump on a friend's boat or something if you need to. But it's better for this setup if you have your own raft or boat, whatever you can afford basically. And what you're going to need to get is this node out here, Luvano Island. You don't actually need this Rune Island. Basically, you just need this Luvano Island out here on the coast. And you also need to make sure that your Olvia node is town, and its nodes are connected to Velia, which is connected to that island node, right? Those are really the only nodes you need. So you're going to need all these nodes kind of in between connecting Velia and Olvia and that node. It's not that many contribution points. I don't know off the top of my head, probably less than a dozen, so it's really not that difficult to get it. I would suggest, like I said, a boat and a horse. And what you're going to want to do is park your horse and your boat just down here off the coast of Olvia. And the reason that we're going to do that is we already have our horse here. We've got our boat here in the water ready to go. I'm going to jump on my boat, head out in the water, and what you're going to want to keep an eye on is your mini-map telling you what location you're actually at. So right now, as you can see, it says just said I was on the coast. Now I'm in the seas of Olvia, right? So what I'm going to want to do is just kind of head straight out towards that island, but I don't have to go anywhere near that island to get the fish from there. So as soon as you see that mini-map text change, you'll see it change to the can't remember the exact name of it, whatever the island area is called. We're just going to stop right there. So it's usually right around these rocks here. There we go, Baelnos Islands. It's exactly where we want to be. Now we're just going to jump off, or jump up, not off, hopefully not off of our ship. Jump up on our ship, put our fishing rod on, make sure we have our fishing uniform on as well. Take any beehive cookies if we have those, or any other consumables that we want to take to get our fishing skill up. And that's it. Start fishing. And I'll basically explain a few things while we're sitting here waiting to catch the first fish. Things to keep in mind in this: you want to have as much pack space as you can free. I like to AFK fish, so if I just set my character here, started fishing, I'm going to come back usually with 40 or 50 fish ready to take back to town. The reason that we're fishing here is because what we're going to be able to do, because we have set up our nodes in such a way that the island way out there is actually 7 nodes away from the town of Olvia, we're going to be able to sell those for pretty close to the maximum profit of the fish. So I generally catch a lot of blues out here, which are worth 5,000-6,000 silver. And that's going to increase the cost or the value of those fish when I go to turn them in at 130%. And then I'm going to be getting the extra bonus for taking them a far distance, right? Though I'm really not taking them a far distance because, you could see Olvia from here. It's just up on the shore. So as soon as we catch some fish, we're just going to go back to town and turn them in. It's a great way to make money. It doesn't get you the amount of gold that you're going to make from any of the fishing spots, the hot spots, but it is going to make you enough money to sustain yourself and to make a good amount of money in the game. It's not really an exploit. Like I said, I would call it an exploit or a hack, but it really isn't. It's just an efficient way of fishing and then bringing it to the town for the max profit. So I just got this single fish here that is a a green fish, which isn't worth too much, but I'll show you the basic process. So we're just going to run back to town real quick. I was just showing you how basically quick this is. If you wanted to, get a bail nose fishing rod or a high level fishing rod and just sit out here and AFK fish for, I'd say, maybe an hour at the most. If you're waiting for your energy to come back anyways, which my energy is full, which is one of the reasons why I want to turn this fish in and then I get back to cooking. But you could sit out here for maybe an hour, collect about 40 to 50 fish, go back to town, turn those in for a very healthy profit. Usually I end up making about 300,000, 3 to 400,000 from AFK fishing for about I'd say an hour and a half maybe. So pull up to the shore. See if I can get off my ship. Sometimes it gets stuck. There we go. Jump off my ship. And then hopefully you'll have a bunch of fish on you. Grab your horse. And then you're just going to want to head up to town to the trade person, Bofenir. And let's see, which way does it tell us we need to go. So we're going to go ahead and run this way up to town. I'll show you how close it really is to where you're going to be collecting those fish, which is the advantage of this over just fishing in a town. Fishing in a town, you're just going to be getting, you know, the basic profit because you're not getting the node distance bonus. So it's always better to sell further away, and this is a way to kind of not cheat it, but you're not really traveling that far to get these to the maximum node distance. It's just a better way of selling these fish. It's one of those things I don't think a lot of people that know about it want people to know about it because they feel like that's going to drop the price of you know, the fish and then, you know, the value of the silver in the game. But personally, I don't care. I think it's a good tip to share with people, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So, let's see. Are we to the trade master? Oh, I went to the storage master. What? I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, well, let's see. Ah, that's right. He's right down here by the... Yeah, there he is. I just must have clicked on the wrong thing. There she is. Lolly, that's right. So you're going to go to Lolly, turn it in, and that was not even a, I wouldn't say a 4 or 5 minute run to trade that in. And then you'll see I'm going to be getting about 130% depending on how many people are turning the fish in, and then a 14% distance bonus. You also can bargain for even higher if you have plenty of energy. I'm not going to because I only have that single fish, but you can bargain for higher price even and then sell those fish and make a ton of money. So that's a little fishing tip if you guys are interested in that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks.